Gonna change the world
We're back.
with my
Whoa.
hockey stick. Gonna make a real difference. Feed the poor and heal the sick.
Oh, we were on tune there.
We're back.
Oh, we're back.
Back
Hockey
again.
season is so back.
It's back.
Oh, it's
kind of crept
October.
up on me.
It's October.
I just had a voice crack. It's kind of crept up on quickly. It's
Yeah.
crept up quickly.
It's nice though. It's full swing basically.
Mhm.
Preseason is pretty much done, and every NHL star is injured now. So
I know what is happening.
that's nice, eh?
Should there even be a preseason anymore?
Oh,
That's a good question.
like a couple games, and you
Oh,
just skate the guys you want to take a look. You already know who's in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These guys, like the pro guys, have been on the ice all summer long.
Yeah.
They take like a few weeks off.
Most of them.
Most of them.
Yeah.
A
Dude,
couple
like,
of them went overseas.
yeah,
Played some tennis.
yeah.
Yeah, little golf,
Yeah, a little golf too.
But they're
little
still.
beach, little
like,
wedding.
Yeah.
I was in Muskoka. Like these guys, yeah, they're going to Muskoka to go boating and go to the beach, but they still hop on the ice a few
Those
times a week.
skates though aren't.
They're light. They're light.
They're light.
They're
Those-
light.
Yeah, like pretty light.
But it's like, you know, Austin's in the lineup, then he goes and gets injured in practice. You know, Nylander's going to be in the lineup, injured in preseason. Line it.
Thanks to Robertson.
But you do have to like get prepared because you don't want to just go into game one cold because that's how
Fair,
you're going to get
fair,
hurt even more.
Fair. Okay. So what? 3 preseason games, 2 are for the rookies, and then they're having practices.
Yeah, I
too.
think I was listening to this on the 32 Thoughts podcast,
Mhm.
and they didn't really come up with any good solution in my
So-
mind. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, why don't they just designate like 2 games that are for non-NHL players only?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, like you can't. But the problem is, and they made a good point, is that when you have fans paying for a preseason game at home, they're like, well, you kind of want to let them see some of the stars because you're asking for ridiculous ticket prices, and that
Yeah.
part of that money goes back to the players, right? Like it's revenue.
Daddy, that's my favorite player, Nylander.
No, that's Cedric Pare.
That's Alex Nylander. Wrong Nylander, buddy.
No, shout out to hey. You know Alex Nylander hate. My
I'm
guy.
just-
Alex is my guy. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Willie.
Alex and Willie
Those are my guys.
they're-
No
they're
one
great.
say anything about my guys. Those 2 are my guys.
I'm just saying, you can show up to a preseason game. Kids might, oh, it's Willie, my favorite player. Why is he wearing that number, Dad?
If my kids say that, I said that, just like, yeah, you just changed numbers.
Yeah.
You know?
Is Alex going to be in the lineup? Ski? He should be.
He'll have a few locks.
It's a tough lineup to crack.
Laid
get
it
some
up
looks.
last year though.
Yeah, but
Laid it up.
in the
Put him
AHL,
on
or
with Willie
on
Styshow.
Yeah, he was.
Willie Styshow, Alex Styshow. It's over.
But would they
It's
wouldn't?
over,
here's the-
man.
here's the
You
thing.
Put the Styshow brothers together. It's over.
They'd be energy in the dressing room, but they wouldn't end up in the same line.
They're gonna be on the same line, bro.
One-
They're gonna
they-
light it up
I don't
together.
think
They
so.
train all season together.
One shift.
They live together.
One shit. Are you gonna be the Sedin twins now?
Part of team style and flow, and they're gonna be nasty together. I'm telling you, Berube.
It's
Is
like,
that his name?
yeah.
I
Craig
don't even know the
Berube,
coach's name yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
beef with
Last year-
Berube. You're gonna
I
have
was
beef with
Keith
Berube
last year. Well, it's just because it's like they're taking my position.
Yeah.
So it's like I gotta have beef with the coach. 'cause
It's tough to always be
can
overlooked.
Can they be better than the coach? Probably
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
So
Tough to be overlooked.
yeah, what were we talking about?
The Nylanders. It's giving me like beret.
No, not neither. Before
Like,
that,
Pavel and Valerie were on the same team.
We
for
were
a
talking
bit,
about the
but-
preseason.
Yeah, preseason. Everyone's injured. Line's out. I think it's Matthews going to come back. Nylander went. to the
Whoa, hold
rec
up.
room.
We're gonna talk about the Line A thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you guys see that?
I saw that neon
saw,
knee,
like a
and
replay.
his leg looked like some UFC fights that I've seen, where the guy like kicks and then puts his foot down, and then you're like, your leg shouldn't look like that.
I
The freeze frame looks like
Oh,
it's distorted the
saw
lens or
replay.
something.
It didn't look good. That's for sure.
and that sucks.
But apparently, it's not as bad as everyone was thinking.
Oh, good, thank goodness. Like a meniscus tear.
Well,
and
they
he'll be
said
out
it's
for a
like 2
month.
to 3 months out.
Sprain. It was a sprain, but no
Sprain.
surgery. Surgery's like you're done
Yeah.
for like a year.
Oh,
and a
true.
half,
Okay, so
2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
going on levels, like
And Reinbacker's out for like 6 months or something. He got
Oh
surgery.
my goodness.
Doughty's out.
Doughty's out, yeah, ankle fracture, but he's not. That could have been worse. I think if it was like Achilles, it would have been worse.
Okay, I've got a theory, and it is crazy. It's very tinfoil hat
Tinfoil
type
hat.
stuff.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
yeah.
So
I don't know what that means.
It's like
tinfoil hat. It's like
conspiracy theory type stuff.
real
Oh.
nutty. All right,
Okay, well, that doesn't surprise
Like he's
me.
got his tinfoil hat on.
That
just
don't
doesn't
clip this.
surprise me,
the
Jer.
government radio waves. or
don't
something.
clip this one. Don't clip this
I'm gonna
one.
clip this one.
I have a lot of tinfoil theories as well.
All of these teams set it up ahead of time to put all their star players on LTIR until the playoffs. Every
For
si-
82 games.
82, so
All these
what if they don't make the playoffs? That logic wouldn't make
I don't
Uh,
know.
sense.
you busted my theory.
Especially with Line A, it's like they
Dude, that's
brought him
rough.
in because they wanted to give him a fresh start and hopefully he could contribute like in a big way.
Man, I'm so upset because Line has had a tough run. It never really seemed happy at the teams he's been with. He's been with some tough coaches, and then things were looking up. All the guys in Montreal were like so happy to have him there.
Mm-hmm.
He had a few nice rushes in the preseason, and then
Damn,
so, but he'll be back. He's not out like for a
He'll be
long time.
back.
Yeah,
I feel good about
just another setback
Line
though.
A.
But
Yeah, we like Line A.
hey, it just adds to the adversity.
Yeah,
That's
life
the
is all
adversity.
about getting through adversity.
I'm cheering for him even more now.
I am too.
I used
Even though
to,
he is on Montreal,
that's all right.
that's okay.
You know what? You want better competition. That's why I say some of the kids I coach are like, oh, I hope it's an easy team. No, you don't. No, we want a tough team. We want a team that's hard to beat because then it brings out the best in us.
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
I like.
That's a
Yeah,
real
we need
coach's
the
mentality.
Montreal Leafs like rivalry back.
Oh yeah.
But they're trying to do the Ottawa
I think
Battle of
it's back,
Ontario.
man, yeah.
I don't know. Like now, yeah, I was going to say.
There was a ton of fights in that preseason game.
Yeah.
Fight after fight
Well,
after fight.
after that little neon knee thing. Oh, you're saying
yeah.
in general?
No, in that Montreal game, I missed the neon knee.
Oh, I thought you were saying in general, like there has been quite
there
a
has
bit
been
of
a lot of fights in
Yeah.
the preseason. All the
I
guys
love
trying to make a mark.
seeing that.
But
Yeah.
so I took the kids to my men's league game.
Before we move on, I had a question for you guys on the Line A thing. It's quick.
Okay.
Who was the Leaf that need him? And we're Leafs fans.
Hey,
I already said his name on this podcast.
no, you didn't.
I did.
Is it Alex Nylander?
No,
No, it starts with like M, doesn't it?
no. His last name starts with a P. I could have his first name wrong.
Oh,
but-
Paddock,
No,
Parek,
Pare.
Pare.
It's not a Leafs player. How many games has he
He's
played?
not playing for us, is he?
He's trying to crack the roster. you
Yeah,
know? Like
yeah.
We
He-
need him
he
in the
cracks
lineup.
something.
He's in the
We
Leaf
need
system.
We need him in the lineup for game one. They play. Guess who they play game one? The season opener.
Little Montreal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a skit.
Throw him out there first
Yeah,
line
I'm gonna do a
just
skit.
to mess with them.
It's gonna be Montreal Canadiens locker room, and it's gonna be
Oh, there you go. Matheson's going to be happy.
who do we play game one? October 9th in Toronto, coach. It's gonna be Wi-Fi. Since I got it written down right here. October 7th.
I got the calendar.
Got the calendar already ready. It's already set, coach. I'll be there 3 hours before. All of them are up for grabs, coach.
Yeah.
Even the Stars.
Yeah.
All of
Stars
them
are on the table.
Stars are on the table, coach. Stars are on the table.
Nice.
He's like,
I wrote it
no,
right here.
no, don't
So-
touch the stars.
You
I would never say that.
Don't touch the
Wink,
Stars
wink.
Wi-Fi.
know, there's a lot of knee incidences between Toronto and Montreal.
Neat.
It was Corey Perry on Tavares.
That was right. That was in the
Oh, that was
playoffs
like
in
to
the
the face,
bubble.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was to the
right to the head.
Jeez.
No, but then the knee after that, Spezza went for
Yeah.
Perry afterwards.
Yeah.
After Tavares got hit in the head,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like a head. Like the knee wasn't a headshot.
It was Perry's knee
Yeah.
to.
Oh, I'm just saying
Tavares
that
had-
wasn't like
I
a
feel
knee. It
like-
was just like a weird play.
Yeah.
feel
But
like-
then Spetz was like, "I'll show you what a knee is."
I feel like
Was-
as the
was-
game's gotten faster.
Wasn't
it's more-
Nylander? Was that Montreal as well?
No, I think that was Ottawa.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it was Ottawa.
But just like a proponent to like the game getting faster.
Oh yeah.
Proponent, is that the right word?
Sure, we'll take it.
Component of-
Just move with it. You know what?
That's what Biz does all the time.
Makes
He'll
up
still
words.
It'll like a word that's
You have to.
completely not the right.
Dude, but sometimes it is the right word, even though it doesn't exist.
People know exactly.
You know what I
you
mean?
mean.
Sometimes it's better than any word
It
that does
should be an
exist.
Urban Dictionary.
You just do it.
It's just
Yeah.
a proponent. It's just
If it makes sense in your head and it comes out smooth, you just keep going. And anyone who calls you out on it,
Oh my goodness.
they don't appreciate the evolution of the English
Biz
language.
did one the other day, and it was hilarious. It was completely like the wrong word, and it was like so funny.
But he'll back it up.
Yeah,
Like he'll
he
be like, he'll
it-
keep using it in a sentence to
Yeah.
make it make sense.
Well, yeah, sometimes just a misconstruement of what he's trying to say. You know what I mean?
I wish I had the word because it was so funny.
I'm sure some of the listeners will know because they probably
Oh
won't
my
watch that.
goodness.
We were talking about all the fights in the one game. after that, so the kids were watching it, and I kept on being like, guys, there's another fight. And they'd run and watch it, right?
Yeah.
And then a few days later, I had men's league, and they were coming to the rink with me. Sammy was playing as well, so I was like, oh, you can see me play, see mom play. So on the way, Mason's like, Dad. He's like, are you gonna fight? And I was like, nah, it's man. He's like, do it, Dad, fight. And then Olivia's like, yeah, get in a fight like the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh my god.
And they were cheering me on the whole time. Like, I want to see you fight someone, fight someone.
Mason
Dad.
gets
that's
suspended
why
next
you
school
left.
day.
Hey, that's why you left during warm up to go tape your knuckles up. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
wondering what you were doing.
Putting on the foil, coach, for every game.
Mason's gonna get nasty in that schoolyard now.
Oh, yeah, I think he might be like if he was a junior A player or maybe even junior C. Let's be honest.
Has there been any incidences with a little physicality at recess with Mason?
No, he's pretty.
He doesn't get in trouble ever.
He's an angel at school.
Is he?
Yeah,
I wasn't.
no, but like
I
at
was
home, he'll fight me.
full contact soccer, like just always during the winter. All we did was we would just fight.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Like,
good though.
benching
It's
each
good for
other
you.
and you
Confidence.
know what benching is?
Oh yeah, when you
You go up
bend down behind somebody
yeah,
and
the
then
other guy
someone
pushes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so funny
Broke a
what
guy's
kids do.
wrist doing that at
I
recess.
bet. Dude, I injured my kidneys. We're having what's that? When you go on someone's shoulder and you try to knock someone else off.
Chicken.
Chicken.
In the pool.
Did you ever play Red Rover?
Yeah, but we're just doing it in the schoolyard,
Oh,
not in the pool.
That's
It was so dumb.
dangerous.
Like
At
so,
least in the pool, you fall off into the water.
it was like grade 7. There's like 2 kids that were already shaving. You know what I mean?
So
Like
they had the strength.
so I'm on this my friend Brian Wolf. I'm on his shoulders.
That sounds like
Brian,
yeah.
that sounds like a
sounds like he's
strong
got
man name.
Exactly. He'd be like a character in like one of those
He's
novels.
literally like Thor half
Brian
son.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Brian Wolf.
That's jokes.
He's literally like chiseled jaw shaving. Like
Yeah.
he has to shave at school so he doesn't get too much beard by the end of the day.
Thor half son should be Thor full son because he's not a half.
Anyways, I'm on his shoulder. I think it was John Soames. He played in the O. He's like, hit that stride early. We're battling.
What's that other guy, the NHL guy that you always say?
Oh, Basil McRae.
I was on
Baz.
Basil McRae's shoulder.
Baz.
Me and Bazzy McRae.
That's got to
That's
be
so
that's a
funny.
new inside joke.
Basil
So-
McRae.
So we're just going. I'm trying to kick someone off of someone else's shoulder, and I get knocked off. But it's Brian like tripped over. There was a well at the school, like
Just playing,
right?
playing chicken in the middle of
Yeah.
like the parking lot
next to a big cement well.
Yeah,
Right,
Sounds about right.
and Brian's like trying to dodge. He trips over the well. He
and
falls.
you fall into the well.
I know. Yeah.
Explains a lot.
And I fell and landed on his knee,
Oh,
and my back landed right on his knee,
Oh,
and then like whatever, walk it off, hurts a little. Third
walk
period,
off the ACL tear.
Yeah,
Yeah, walk it off.
he was fine. Third period, I got to go to the bathroom. Peed blood.
Ooh.
Like it was
Oh my graphic.
blood.
Graphic. Sorry.
Sorry,
puppies.
warning.
Yeah.
Kidney injury. And then I go to the
Oh
doctor,
my
figured out,
God.
oh yeah, your kidneys, you bruised your kidney. Yeah. So you can't play hockey for 6 weeks. I'm like, I don't play hockey with my kidney. Guys,
Kidney's a long way from the heart.
Exactly.
It's a part of the whole system, though, Jer.
Yeah, but
Part of your whole
It's
body.
actually not that far from the heart. What do you think?
It's actually very important to your livelihood.
yeah, I was pretty disappointed with it. I thought the doctor was an idiot.
Well, did you guys ever play Red Rover at recess?
Yes.
Red
All
Rover,
the time.
Red Rover. We call
And British
Jer
Bulldog.
over.
Yeah.
I
And
remember
there's always one kid. You
No, we did it-
repeatedly Called
we
over.
did. This was like maybe like grade 7.
Yeah.
And we were playing it with like the girls, and so it was the whole class. Like everyone was playing Red Rover.
Yeah.
And everyone was just like running over, just breaking through the arms, and
Yeah.
like it was like all chill. And then they call this one girl over, and she's like running.
Bertha.
No. She's running over, and she goes like in between these two guys,
Yeah.
and the guys just like
Little close.
Lock arms.
lock arms.
They got the interlocking, like they.
Dude, it's so,
Like the cliffhanger, yeah.
No, they were like they locked their arms so that they see it wasn't like just what are these guys doing? And she runs like
Clothesline.
pretty fast.
Yeah.
Her neck, she gets just level.
No.
She gets just level.
No.
Jeez.
Preseason injury.
Oh my goodness, it was bad. I remember that.
And then those
then she
two
had to
went
go
on to get married.
Yeah. Then the whole game the game was over because
Yeah,
she got absolutely
Banned from
dummy.
school. Banned from school.
like No more Red Rover
Yeah,
at recess.
that's why things get taken away that are fun.
Yeah, everything's banned from school now.
Yeah. What are they allowed to play wall ball anymore?
I think mini sticks is done. Hockey's
No way. Mini sticks is done.
No, it rotates around. Some schools still allow it
Soft.
until there's too many high sticking
Soft.
injuries and stuff. It's because these like some kids are so juiced up at like 9 and they're like high sticking. They
So
take it
were
really serious.
we.
Yeah, yeah.
We just had it. We were just it's part of life.
I agree. Just let the kids get injured, right? Just let them.
Just that's part of life.
bloody
It all
nose.
comes down to one parent that
Yeah.
would say the kid was like not planning on
Don't
playing
play
mini
then. If you
sticks
can't handle the
and
heat, don't
told his parents
go
I
into the
didn't
fire.
play. Like it was just my friends that started it, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll play too. And then they're like, oh well, like my son doesn't even play hockey. Why is he playing mini sticks?
Just tell them, yeah, just it's not for you. Go play wall ball.
Go play.
Actually,
we played whip.
Go pick dandelions.
Did you guys play? Did you
Go
play
pick
whip?
dandelions. Whip.
That's like
Oh,
wall
it's-
ball, but if you,
yeah, it's
you-
red.
when you're running towards the wall, because you have to touch the wall if
Yeah.
if you draw a fumble.
Yeah,
But as you run towards the wall,
I can throw it at you.
to get out, they whip it at you.
Oh
And
yeah.
we would always play.
That was the only way I played it.
We would always play with the like 3 years older kids because I had a good arm, right? It was me and my buddy. We both were athletic, and I remember playing once with these guys, and it was like you were playing with like the grade 8s. We were like grade 6,
Yeah.
and you feel like a superstar when they ask you to play.
Oh yeah.
Because they've been watching. Because it's like, oh, they've been watching
been
all year. And you
scouted.
just
Mom, I got the
you've
you've
been
You've been doing real well
Yeah.
against those little pipsqueaks.
Yeah,
I figure it's
exactly.
time you can play with the big boys.
So
now.
we get scouted.
Meanwhile, they just want to smoke balls at the grade
Yeah,
6s.
back of your head.
exactly. So
They want
so
to peg you in the back of the head on
this
the way
one-
back to the wall.
This one was like, and I was all nervous, so I fumbled it because I'm playing, and I'm like and then I'm running towards the wall, and this guy threw the hardest ball right at my rib cage, dude.
Did you play with
like,
tennis balls or?
Hit me right in like they just winded me,
Lacrosse
bro. I
balls.
dropped.
I've played with them, but you don't play the whip one with them.
Oh, I play with tennis balls.
Yeah, tennis
tennis
balls
balls.
is okay.
You hit the ground?
I just
Sniper.
bro, I got like my wind taken out of me. Hit me right here,
Yeah.
like, right in the side, just boom, like the
Jeez.
hardest thrower in the school. And I'm grade 6, and then you don't want to be like a little baby. So
I went on to
like,
win a Cy Young.
He might have, bro. He just sidearmed this thing, like
Ow!
as if it hits me,
His name?
so, like,
So high Otani.
and just like throwing it as hard as he possibly could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just
Of course. That's why they invited you.
like
They just wanted
so I
to.
could handle the heat, dude.
I know.
I was in that mix. Kept
Yep.
playing too.
Mm-hmm. Would have gone all national if it weren't for hockey.
But
though.
yeah, like, are these kids still playing wall ball? Are they playing Foursquare? Are they doing any of this stuff
Foursquare, yeah.
now?
Foursquare. I hear
Are
a
they
lot
though, Jer?
Yep.
We would like to believe it.
I know.
But I don't know. if
Mason's
these
playing
kids are
Foursquare.
doing
He tells me all
anything but
about it.
their iPads at recess now.
Oh no, I think they probably banned those.
Did they ban those in school?
Yeah,
All
devices.
There's
Phone-
no
phones did,
way they're still banning them. And, like,
I
in
got a
high- in
letter.
High school's crazy.
Dude, I got a letter that phones and vaping is now banned in the class. I'm like, those weren't before. The teachers are just like, I can't say no.
Vaping, maybe in high school, but like elementary's crazy to
Guys-
do the vaping.
Guys sitting there swiping. Ah, not now, teach. Trying to match up.
Yeah, just-
Don't bother me.
It's the summer school. The
Nice
kid's got to his eighth
nicotine-
round of summer school.
nicotine hit. That's jokes. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, where is the schooling system at now in terms of?
It's tough. It's in a tough
Anything,
spot,
like,
dude.
It's awful, isn't it?
So there's a lawsuit from the Ontario School Board against Facebook, and TikTok, and it's not to ban it from the schools. They're saying that kids' brains have been changed, that they're not able to learn now because they are so addicted to these quick hit dopamine things that when they get them in the class, the product is just, they can't teach them. They're like almost unteachable because they're so distracted and can't learn the way that they used to. So there's a lawsuit.
Facebook and TikTok will just be like, make a new curriculum that's more
So they're
more
no, what they're gonna do
fast-paced.
is introduce
Uh,
the meta goggles.
yeah.
You guys don't like. I've predicted all of this, dude.
Good news.
I've-
TikTok and Facebook
Have you
have
seen
solved the solution.
The Orion glasses from Facebook. They're not like publicly available, but they're like glasses, but they give you augmented reality. Kinda
That's
like
that's the only ways kids are gonna be able to live because they have stimulus at all times.
Nah, yeah, Elon Musk will solve it by just implanting chips into their spinal cord. What do you want to learn? $500 for math,
it's like the
1,000 for
Matrix.
English.
It's like I
Yeah.
know kung fu.
Exactly.
No, it's gonna
Exactly.
be the meta goggles. They're gonna be like, oh, now we're teaching with the meta goggles because it's like I put those on and I was playing it. I was with Barb's.
Yeah.
In his hotel playing.
Oh, I saw that.
The VR mini putt. I'm
Yeah.
not a big VR guy.
Nah.
But it's like the
Wild.
stimulus.
It transports you
Like
to a
it
new world.
transports you to this like overstimulated, little bright.
Mhm.
Like that's the only way they're
Got
gonna
the
be able to teach
sounds.
these kids, man.
Little birds tweeting.
If so, I would invest in metaverse stock right now.
Oh yeah.
If I were you.
Yeah.
Next
It's
10
we're
years.
on the ground level right now.
Don't listen to me, but listen to me.
This is not investment advice.
I'm no expert, but
These kids cannot learn. They cannot learn with TikTok and Instagram blasting their dope. I made a song called Dopamine Hits the other day.
Nice.
Day after day, dopamine hits, chasing and chasing, dopamine hits.
gonna drop it?
Dopamine hits, dopamine
you said
hits.
you've got so much song.
Blame it on the dope.
They're not ready though. They're like just EP, like they're just.
Just throw them on SoundCloud.
I know that's what I need to do because like I don't even
Just to-
own the beats.
and then see if
The
there's
problem
like
is I don't own the beats.
oh, like the back.
I'm just
Yeah.
You just
Using
get
people's
me in the
back-
studio. Every song.
Dude, just reach out. There's like so
my
many.
buddy's a beatboxer.
There's so many producers on like
He is.
YouTube.
God one.
Hey, like there's so many like YouTube producers and like TikTok guys that like make their own beats and or take people's beats and make them better, that type of stuff. You should just reach out to one of them and be like, hey, like I have a big following. Here's some of my beats. What do you guys think about these?
Or
these
buy
songs?"
beats. Pay use your money to buy.
Yeah,
some.
license them. Yeah, that
No, but
too.
the problem is I can't buy them because they're already like bought for the app. Like I use this app.
Yeah.
Veloco.
Yeah.
So like the beats are like I can't buy the beat. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But someone could deconstruct
I
what
can
you
only
did.
use it on their app and like post.
Well,
on their
you
app.
just have to get beats that you do own and then redo your songs.
I know, but I have bangers, bro. Like it's like
Then just throw them on YouTube and who cares? And then people like it, and then you start making, you know what I mean? Like you guys,
Sounds like a lot of excuses, and
Yeah.
we're supporting you. Just do it.
do it. Just put it out there and grow,
I
right?
know I'm gonna make it
Make
next. I
mistakes.
want to make an EP, but I want the EP like I want to own the song. Like I don't want to
Right,
like
right.
Yeah.
Dude, there's got to be ways you can license it and all this stuff.
yeah.
Or yeah, you just got to
There's some bangers,
drop those.
but dopamine hits.
Hey,
a banger.
remember, about creativity, it's a river, right?
Yeah.
You just keep on putting it out there, and the river keeps on flowing.
River, baby.
Can't have the scarcity mindset.
God, might as well yawn with Audible this time. Well, hopefully everyone just
You're
yawned.
probably tired because you
So
didn't you say
tired.
you had a commercial shoot or something you were doing?
Yeah,
This is wild.
12 hours, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. for a 30-second commercial.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I never done anything like it.
Did they plan to do it from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.?
Yeah, I was planned.
Did they pay you extra?
12 hours.
Why did
I
why
got-
would they
Maybe we
ever
can't
do
do
it
it
over
over terms.
I got paid.
Okay,
That's all I'll say.
because that's crazy. Like I'm charging extra for that, the overnight thing.
Well, I didn't realize. I was like, oh, we're just doing a 30-second. Like I was thinking maybe like
Yeah.
4 hours.
You know,
Yeah.
they're probably like, we're getting our money's worth out of this. We're keeping them all night.
Dude, I
There's
worked.
70 people on set. There's
You-
six-
what?
60 or 70.
Oh, because they need background extras
It
and
was
You're not allowed to say
background
who it is. though,
extras.
right?
No, and then it was like, whole like film crew. Like it
Like
was the
shit.
director.
yeah,
It was my first acting gig.
that's wild, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So and
then that was on top of coming back from Seattle for 4 or 5 days with a 3-hour time change.
oh, dude, I was
The next
messed.
day I was jet lagged, and then I gotta
Yeah.
go in at 6 p.m. overnight. I'm still dummied. Like I'm dummied. right now.
Yeah.
I'm
for
still
sure.
tired.
I'm still
Yeah, I bet.
still catching up on sleep
Worse
from
than
that
jet
trip too.
lag, staying up all night for
Oh my
no reason.
like-
goodness.
They must have had to put a lot of makeup underneath your eyeballs to at 4 a.m.
Legit,
like,
I had makeup. They had put makeup.
You're probably like
Did you have any caffeine?
No, I can't do caffeine.
Raw
If
dog
I did caffeine, I'd be like jittering trying to do my line. I'd be like,
12 hours and you delivered 2 lines.
yeah. There were some scenes where I
Jeez.
didn't have to talk. It was more like,
Oh, just reacting and
just like, obviously using my immense. What's the word?
you've got a
What's the
breadth
what's the one
of
you don't, when you
acting
don't
Just
talk?
chops.
make up a word.
When you
We've learned
don't
this already.
talk.
body language, just like the
Charades.
Aura,
Is that
yeah.
charades?
charades. Yeah,
I
yeah.
was
I
doing a
know.
lot of charades.
reactions.
A lot of body acting.
Yeah, a lot of just
Physical
the
humor.
moment, physical. Yeah.
I don't even know if it's funny. I didn't
Mr.
get. I didn't even
Bean
get to
style.
see it. They're like cut.
They might just
It's like
butcher
how it
it.
works. Like, and then it's like I think I'm messing up, but really it's like the filmer didn't get the shot.
Oh no,
Like
yeah.
no one's like giving me feedback
know
like,
if
"Was
you did
that
it well."
good?" Like it's like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
and I so I started yelling at these guys. Can I get some feedback? Is that good, guys? I could deliver harder. what? Like, let me
Well,
know.
usually
I
the
could bring
direct-
more energy
Yeah,
or less.
I could bring more.
Yeah, the director is supposed to give you that feedback if it's you. If it's like sometimes they just want 3 or 4 or 5. Like sometimes like they'll get the perfect take and they're like, yes, love it. Let's do one more for safety. Right? And then they just do
then
it
I'm
one
like,
more
well, then you
time.
get in your head every time. It's like now it's like you've done the scene 4 times and now you're thinking about every motion and movement.
Yeah.
And it's like the one was like you got to be surprised. And I kept
It's like
doing,
I've done this 17 times
I
now.
kept doing like a scared face and I couldn't stop doing it. I couldn't
They're
stop
like, stop looking scared.
I couldn't stop doing the scared face. I was just like they're like, he looks too scared. I'm like, well, how do I do surprise? Like, is that surprise and scared? Kind of,
Listen, guys, I've got one face. It's this.
yeah,
face, I do it for everything.
Yeah,
I'm sad. I'm
my
happy.
face.
I'm
like,
surprised.
you do less scared. I'm like, how? I'll try. Film the next one, same face.
It actually works
I
if you
got, like-
just go over the top. Like if you just want to
Well, that's what they're saying. Like,
just give you every
like,
face.
They're like less over the top. Like,
No,
more
they don't
chill, and
know
I'm
you.
like,
They don't know you.
I know, but like,
Let Chip be Chip.
I know. So I was like,
I'll tell you how to live your life.
just live it, man.
I'm-
Who's that?
no,
McConaughey?
Yeah. Not now. I'm
Matthew
flowing.
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Not now, director. I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
This is the face I'm doing. Capture it.
But even like it's like silent and there's like 60 people watching you.
Oh yeah, the
Like-
big lights. The big lights.
You know, and it's like you gotta like flow, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's like, all right, take, and then I was the first one to have talking lines.
Mm.
Everything else was like, and then I was the first one to go. That had
You
to,
get that feeling in your stomach. You got that
like,
little bit.
not even. I got.
Oh, that's good,
It was
that's
everyone on set was super chill. Like it
That's
was
good.
super awesome. Like
Why did it take 12 hours? That's what I
Dude.
wanna know.
because they gotta like take it down and then reset up the next scene
Yeah.
across the. It's like it's all. It's
Right.
all. It's not like the time it takes to film. It's like to set up the
the
shots,
The
the
funny-
lighting, the.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, if you and like Austin had your cell phones, you could just have recorded something similar
Oh,
that might
100%.
do just as well, or maybe better.
We were kind of
Or
saying,
maybe better.
kind of saying like, oh, it'd be funny, like to like for us
Redo
to
this.
take an hour to film something and see
Yeah.
the difference
Side by
or
side.
something that we came up. But it was dope. Like,
Yeah.
I
Oh, it's
understand.
cool.
Like, I never had that kind of like film crew behind me. Like, I've
Mm-mm.
never had like I'm interested to see how it turned out because I
First
didn't get
time-
to see any of the shots. Like, whatever I film, I'm always looking at it and like,
Yeah,
okay, this is
yeah.
good, or I like it.
Yeah, you gotta get in the
It wasn't
director's seat.
up to me if I liked it. It was
True.
up to the director
Yeah.
and them, right? So it
Yep.
was like a different.
I witnessed Jeremy go in the first Hyundai commercial that you were in because I was sitting working, trying to type on my keyboard really quietly while they were filming a commercial right next to me.
Oh, yeah.
They were
Here?
literally
That was
filming.
they did an interview up here.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I'm sitting there in the corner. I'm like, why am I like it was kind of neat, but I'm like, why am I here? I can't even work because the
Dude, there was like
keyboard's too
20
loud. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
waiting for you to stop talking and then continue to work, and then I'm like trying to time it.
I forgot about that. There was like
Yeah.
20 people up here.
Yeah, it was like jam packed up here. Yeah.
They packed the whole off.
That's
That's so
chill.
funny.
Yeah, I could barely get out.
I worked when I was like high school, college as like an extra on movies, just like something to do. And it is crazy how long, like I think I'm gonna be the star of this movie. Like obviously I'm just an extra,
Yeah.
but it's like oh, I was in that scene, I was in that scene, I was in that scene. I was 2 weeks on set,
Mhm.
and then you go and watch the movie, and that entire 2 weeks ends up as about 30 seconds of the entire movie. And they didn't use most of the scenes, and I see like the corner of my face and it's blurry in one shot. But I'm like, I was right in front of the camera, and then I
Well,
walked.
you know what
across it.
happened? They wanted to use all that, but they're like, oh, dang,
That guy
there's
messed
that
it up
guy
every
in the
time,
back
yeah.
again. Oh, why is he looking that way? Oh, he's scratching his butt now. What is he
Yeah,
doing?
what- It takes so long, like for these big productions, movies. It's basically 2 weeks ends up 30 seconds of the movie.
Right.
Yeah, that's the reality of it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I could see myself doing film.
Oh yeah,
Like after that, like it was dope on set. Like are you just like chilling with everyone and you're like,
craft services, getting the peanut butter and bread and jam
yeah,
sandwiches.
there was Panera bread. We
Ooh.
had burrito bowls for lunch at 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Wait for lunch at 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah.
Flip-
literally reversed. Yeah.
I know. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of dummied right now a little bit.
Let's talk about Seattle. How was that?
Ooh,
That was big.
yeah, that was sick. I've never
For
been to
EA?
Seattle.
Yeah,
EA Sports.
NHL 25.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
It's in the game. I still gotta edit that. Video.
That one's gonna be a good one.
I think so.
I think with all the guys like doing their best, because it's like people are gonna watch the whole
well,
thing.
the
to
one
see.
that Nasher and I did got 2 million views.
Yo,
You did a
I
Lip
just
sync
did
too,
the
right?
lip sync.
Yeah.
Freaking crushed on
Well,
it.
it was clever. It
Nice.
was smart.
I
Like
thought it was smart. I
because
was thinking that day.
Nashers was
So
decent
good.
enough that you're like, oh, maybe Chippy could do better. So then you kind of believe it for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, I know that's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But like, that's why it's
The
good.
only thing I didn't like about mine, we had filmed it like 5 times, and we kind of settled. Like I knew I could have done. There was a clip that I did. The only part I didn't like was that, or what was it? That's all right.
Yeah.
It was kind of off timing, and
Yeah.
I knew I could have done it better,
Mm,
but I didn't want to hold Nasher there for like
Right.
another 10 takes.
yeah.
I was
I
like-
keep crushing until you nail
I
it.
was like, damn, but still,
I say it did well.
it did well.
It did really well.
It did do well.
It's funny because I remember the original video of
That's
that.
the
Like I
thing.
saw it like
Yeah,
2
yeah,
years
yeah. So
ago.
let's try to like
Smart.
recreate it.
you
Like,
Smart.
can spend like hours to get it right, or like the whole night to do a commercial. But if you're okay with a little bit of imperfections, it's almost like better anyway, because
just send it.
people are like, oh, this is just more real.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
I didn't even know
or
if
like
it- yeah.
they think that they're smart, that they saw it, so then they feel better about themselves
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, they're like,
So it's
oh,
like-
it's off timing.
Yeah,
You're
like-
dominant.
But some
Yeah.
people think it's not, and some people like
Yeah,
it creates a bit of
It creates like diversity in
Yeah.
the audience, you know, like
Nasher's was good.
disagreeing.
He hit it. Like he sounded like him too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
looked like him.
yeah.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Not bad. You
bad.
just pitch it down a
Not
little
bad.
bit.
Yeah, not bad. How about this?
EA Sports.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
You guys are just gonna go off and do this
Little growl.
this for like
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's not bad. How about this?
EA Jeremy's EA is
EA.
better, but then the last part of Chippy's is better.
EA Sports. It's in the game. No, I can't. It's now you get it. Everyone started getting in their own dome because I was like, I got every creator to do it, to say it, and then I'm like shoving the camera in their face, and they all got so stressed out.
Really?
They're like, EA, and they're like, oh, can I redo it? Can I redo it?
I just did it once. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
That's
Yeah, I
funny.
think there was 2 people that redid it.
Yeah. That'll be fun. So the event,
Yeah,
we did an on ice skills challenge, which I didn't know we were doing. I should have looked at the
I didn't even bring. I only brought my skates. I didn't bring a stick. I didn't bring gloves. I didn't bring a helmet.
Yeah, we were a little
I
like,
had no idea.
and I was like, are you filming with Cabby? And you're like, oh, I think so, yeah. It's a-
I didn't. I didn't
No.
know. I didn't know what I was doing.
yeah, but the skills comp was fun. We had like 30 people out there,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And all different walks of hockey content creators,
Mhm.
Yeah.
all competing in stick handling, shooting, and some like
And Cabby was
around.
just hosting that.
yeah, he was a host of it.
Yeah, so they kind of misled you because they're like, you'll be on the ice with Cabby.
well, no,
Well,
they
no,
were.
I did get to film something with him, so
Oh.
I did different slap shot, empty net goal variations. We'll see how that comes out. I haven't
But
seen
they
the
could have
footage yet.
mentioned that you'd be on the ice with the other 20 creators or whatever
Yeah.
it was, you know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't really get a chance to like create.
No, that's the problem. So I
videos,
asked,
and I was like,
I
I have some to do some deliverables here. Like, what am I
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah, yeah.
create? Like,
yeah, we had like a 6-hour lunch.
yeah, legit.
Well, like the first day, they revealed that it was at the Kraken practice facility, which is really nice.
That
I
is
bet.
really.
I
I
love
walk
building.
in, and I'm like, I actually
I would've
the,
liked
the
to seen
shuttle.
that.
The shuttle was supposed to leave what time? Like 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Chip slept till 8.
Yeah.
I was like, "There's no way I'm catching that shuttle."
gonna
I
Uber.
So I Ubered over
Sorry.
like at 9, and then I walk in like the wrong side of the building. I'm just walking in, and there's like I was like, "Oh, the Seattle Kraken are practicing right now."
yeah.
Like that's insane. Like if that was like a Leafs,
Oh, he's locked
you
down.
could not
Yeah.
get in. It was open to the public. Like,
Yep.
Seattle Kraken just practicing,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it was insane. So I'm like going up there. I'm like, "Oh, I can just video the practice too." Like this
Yep.
is wild right now.
I snagged a few
Uh-huh.
drills.
Like if this was Toronto, like you wouldn't even be able to get into the parking lot.
Oh yeah,
In the
probably.
practice facility, can you?
No, well, it's at the Ford Performance Center. You might be able to get in there, but they've got it kind of closed off.
They usually
That-
put up like black mesh in front of the doors and everything, and they have someone kind of.
Or they'd probably throw up at least something like practice in progress, like do not.
This
enter,
had a whole
something like
open
that, right?
fishbowl. Like
Yeah.
you could like work. There was like an office space that you could just watch the practice from. Like I was like, damn, is there no one like videoing this? Like
I think if they're practicing at the Scotiabank Arena, then that's locked down.
Right.
Yeah, but if they're doing like a just pregame skate type thing at the Ford Performance Center, maybe they don't care,
yeah, maybe.
depending what type of practice it is.
Right.
But yeah, they revealed the new game. They had gaming stations all set up. It was pretty cool. set up. They had you could do a hut card, make your own hut card.
Yeah, that was
You
sick.
could get your face scanned into the game, but I don't think they're actually putting our faces in the game. It was just like to show you how it works.
Yeah, I know. I've teased everyone saying that everyone thinks I'm in the game now.
Oh yeah.
Well, I made that post.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
great.
and then people think I'm in.
They should. They should just make
I
a
mean,
creator
maybe.
team. You know,
Oh,
like,
Well, now that
like-
I'm scanned, like
Yeah, might as well.
it's a future
Chuck
thing.
in there.
You know, like they have all the teams, and then they have the creators. You know,
Yeah.
just like but they could come up with a better name, but you know what I mean. It's just a team full of creators.
Yeah.
And you give yourselves like you use all like the max ratings. You know, like everyone's just sick in the game.
That would be pretty fun. Even if it's just for the pawns, like the pawn hockey version.
Like the
3-on-3.
threes or
Yeah,
whatever.
threes. Yeah.
Yeah, World of Chell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you could have like your merch in the store for people to wear and
that's a
stuff.
possibility.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine they like it was a in-app purchase.
It'd be
Yeah, and
so
you get
nasty.
And then we just tell everyone.
You get a royalty.
Yeah,
royalty.
100%.
They should be doing that because like
Sick.
Style and Flow, friggin'
Yeah.
How to Hockey or Puck Daddy,
Oh
get
my
all these-
goodness.
get
That would be so sick.
Nasher's stuff in there. You know, like the Heat
The
Wave.
Columbus Heat stuff would go pretty hard. I think he was, but the Columbus Heat and Barber's Cobra Chickens were in last year.
But just the jerseys, right?
No, the
Or was-
players, they had their own hut cards and everything. Zach Bell,
Oh,
Barber, and Nasher all had their own hut cards and everything.
right.
Yeah, like people are dying for Coach's hot card. Like
what
I
I'm
you
saying.
go on the Instagram, it's like he's gonna be in the game. Oh, now I'm gonna put. I was like,
They're
come
basically
on.
gonna have
Coach
to do it from demand.
Just
needs to
force
get
their
in the
hand,
game,
man.
bro.
Force their hand. Keep
Keep
posting
putting it
your
out
hut
there.
card.
Yeah.
And say, make it happen, EA. Make it happen. I won't charge you too much
Come
to
on,
use
that
my
hot card
likeness.
would go crazy. That
Yeah.
hot card would go
Your
crazy.
sales would go through the roof.
It would.
They could even do a whole pack, like a whole pack. and
Style and
hot.
flow pack, bro.
Yeah.
It'd be disgusting. How about
Dude.
a freaking jersey? Like it would be nasty.
And like for
bro.
World of Chell, you could do because they have. I don't know if it's still the case, but they have like packs or bags or whatever
Yeah,
of like merch and stuff like that. So you could have a
I would
Style
start
and Flow bag,
shredding that game,
How to
dude.
Hockey bag.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
It makes complete sense.
It would be fun.
The creators to all get their stuff in the game.
Might as well.
It would.
it's not
it
going to
would-
hurt it.
No.
It's
right.
only going to draw more people into it.
It's
You know,
and it's building the community.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
And,
connecting
like,
it more.
people will be like, "Oh, no way! You got the Style and Flow, like snapback. That one's more rare than the, you know."
The thing
like,
is just
Dang,
not.
bro.
They don't have to make it a huge deal. They just put it in there, and then it's like little Easter eggs that the people discover.
yeah.
Because I remember when they announced Barber, Nasher, and Zach,
Mhm.
there was a lot of like the diehard. But this is pretty much anything that NHL, like EA Sports, does. There's always people that go, just fix the game. Like it's the same.
Doesn't matter
game.
what they do. They
No
won't-
matter what they do,
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
same game. You just copy paste it. It's just a roster update. You see the same comments. So they announced that they put all these guys in, right? And they're basically like, who are like some people don't follow the like this side
Yeah.
of hockey. They just care about the NHL and that's it.
Yeah.
Who are these guys? You put these clowns in this game. This is making it worse. Like you get a lot of that feedback, right? So, but
Those are just
That's just-
negative
They just need
Nancy.
to put
Yeah.
Coach in though.
that's
It's
true.
because Coach wasn't there.
That
If
is
they just
exact-
had Coach in there, I'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
we're good.
they missed the one
Where's
guy.
your toe drag release?
Yeah.
Like that should be an animation in the game, bro. Toe drag release.
That's
That's
Sally.
true. They should get that in it. They should get that in it.
That's what I'm saying.
What are they doing?
What are they
Who runs this company?
Come on.
Yeah, so trip to Seattle, fun. We got to do that. Got to see the Kraken practice. Next day, we went to the Space Needle, which is a third of the height of the CN Tower. So,
Oh,
you
I
know.
think my stomach's still a little dummied from some of that food I was eating out there.
Oh yeah, finger foods every day.
Yeah, I don't know what I was
Finger
eating.
foods for dinner.
I wouldn't have that I had that. Ooh, I had the chowder. My
Oh.
stomach got diet, and
And-
then I had a creamy like crab pasta.
So as you're eating,
oh my
the
goodness, it was.
restaurant
I
is
think I'm
spinning.
still feeling that,
The,
dude.
the restaurant constantly rotates around,
Mm.
Oh yeah,
right?
that
and
was.
it's a glass floor.
Salmon was
Oh,
dynamite.
Yeah.
Glass floor is
Glass
sketchy.
floor. You can go out to the viewing deck and lean right on the glass, like that's
Like the
that's
CN
at an
Tower
angle.
has the restaurant.
It was
right?
kind of like the
Spins,
CN
right?
Tower.
Yeah, but like a little bit lower. But the glass floor would be sketchy.
It was sketch. I wasn't really looking down too.
It's like
much.
different if it's just one section, but if
I
it's,
just
like,
don't
whole
like-
the whole thing.
Why do we
wasn't the
trust?
whole thing,
Why
it
do
was
we
just-
trust that?
'Cause it's
Yeah.
it's
Like
made
that, that could easily be broken.
it's made to hold like 10 elephants.
I'd trust that more than a ride at the fair.
Oh yeah.
Well, you have
Like
to.
the amount of
when you're up there, you have
the
to.
salt and pepper thing.
yeah,
it's
I
like
know. It's like
rocking left and right.
You can hear
you're
it whistling in your
so, like-
ear as you go by.
And the guy's like, hold on. He folds up a napkin, puts it
But,
underneath
like,
the
it's
thing.
so,
That'll.
like
Yeah.
for human beings, like that's so unnecessary to have a glass floor at that height. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Pretty
it's,
epic. Pretty
it's
epic.
like,
yes.
but like that's what I mean. To be epic, to like just like risk your life, like
Is
to
it-
have a glass
is it a risk
floor.
of your life? How thick is
100%.
that
Why not just
glass?
have some cement there? Like,
Chip wants to be secure.
yeah, everyone at that height, who doesn't want to be? Do I need to be up there with the glass floor so I
But
can?
like, if you imagine you go up there to have dinner or whatever, and it's like just a concrete wall, you can't see anything.
Yeah,
What's the
I like the
point?
glass. I was tap dancing on that thing.
No,
No, not for you?
There's glass windows up high. You know,
Yeah, the
like
windows are fine. You're not standing on a window.
Yeah, some people run at them to freak people out.
That's what Jacob was doing. Jacob Bardown. He started like body slamming the door. Like, I'm like, bro,
No.
chill out,
No
dog.
way.
Chill out.
Ollie, chill.
No, it was
Yeah.
Jacob. It was
Oh,
Jacob.
Jacob.
He was just
Oh,
sending
Jacob,
it. And I was like,
chill.
we were up there. Because like you can lean on it, and it's like
Yeah.
over, and like you're like leaning on the glass.
The
and I'm
glass
like,
leans
this is
out like that.
awful. I don't
So
like
if you
it.
lean against it, you're like you
He started
You're
like,
looking
you're
down.
off
on the
balance. Like
ground.
if it
started
gives, you're
like
going.
body
Right.
checking into it, bro. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
And they should have some meshing around.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
like,
Fair.
I just didn't get it. Like, it's
Chip
not enough,
wasn't about
not
it.
enough safety for me.
Yeah. No sty.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't need to. This is not how I need to do this.
Excuse me. Is this glass safe? When's the last time it was inspected?
Yeah, exactly. When? It should be inspected every hour. Like every hour.
After
that thing.
Jacob jumps into it every
Yeah,
time.
Jacob was inspecting it. Jacob
Jesus.
Ardown was inspecting
Yeah,
it.
he was.
He was testing the integrity.
Was
Alright.
he ever?
Who are some of the beauties that you met that like stood out?
Some of the beauties.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dwarf Mamba. Shout out to Evan.
Evan, so funny.
So funny, dude.
The first thing he
Is he
said.
the one that or like he knows Logan Paul?
Yeah,
a lot?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I know who you're talking
I
about.
think he did a video with the on the bench guys where he put on
Oh.
goalie equipment.
Oh,
He
Yeah,
played
yeah.
goalie.
I didn't see that. That sounds funny.
But the first thing, so he's sitting at the table. I sit down next to Jacob. Oh, what's up, Evan? Nice to meet you, I'm Jeremy. We're chatting, and then we were talking about last year's event and I'm like, oh yeah, they showed us like the program, like we got to see the programmers how they make the game. He's like, hold on. He's like, you got to see how the game's made? I was like, yeah. He's like, did you see the keyboards? I was like, yeah. And he's like, is it just one copy button and then one paste button? I'm like, guy,
Yeah.
dead serious when he delivers. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's funny.
That's good
Right,
timing.
right when he
yeah.
said that, I'm like, this guy's funny. This
Yeah.
guy's a genius.
Yeah, he is.
Wait a second. Did you see?
Yeah, he's like, did you see the keyboards? I'm like, yeah. He's like, is it just one big copy? It was great delivery. He's like animated, just full on.
Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V.
So it's just like a copy button and a paste button, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to NHL 25. Awesome game, completely different.
It is. It was a good. It actually was different.
They
I
do
played
change it each time,
It
and
was
they
slower.
make it fun.
It was a slower pace. I'm used to NHL 17,
Here's the thing, though.
which is a complete different game.
You are playing. They're trying to make it as realistic to hockey as possible. How much can you actually change? Right? You're just trying to add new features and make it more like game, better IQ.
The pressure zones, like when you
Yeah.
have pressure, like that makes a big difference. Like
That
it's
was
more of a
last year's,
it's
yeah.
more of a
It's an incremental
skill game now.
improvements.
It's actually way more skill than it is like if you don't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
Like I used to just be able to hop on NHL 14
It's less randomized.
and I'm just all skill. Like I could just dominate guys. But
Mhm.
now it's like you gotta like move the puck.
Yeah.
Fatigue's a big factor.
The thing I hated about the early ones is it wasn't like hockey. So I'm, doing a breakout and I need my wing. Say I'm right wing, right? I need the center or the left wing to skate into this spot so I can make that pass. And they just don't. I'm like, what are you doing? Like get to your spot so I
Yeah,
can
I
make
would
that.
just-
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it just didn't have that.
But I also like to be able to just cut middle and go top bunk and have a guaranteed goal.
That's the
every time.
thing. If you're the guy that just
Yeah.
holds the puck the whole time, I'm trying to do like gameplay, and in the earlier versions, it just wasn't there. So many times where I'm making passes to where people should be and they're not there.
So they
The-
changed that now. You
Yeah,
you
it's-
like press
oh, yeah.
different. Like you can pass to anybody.
It seems like they've made over the past like 6 years, because I've played more in like 20, like you kind of
Yeah,
from
that's what I'm saying.
2017 to 2019 I played, and it seems like they've just made incremental changes that make it slightly better every year. It takes about a month for everyone to adjust on how you can score more easily, and then there's like different features that like in terms of like the surrounding
Yeah.
gameplay that make it different, or like the replays and all that stuff, like the fluff.
Yeah,
They do a lot of fluffing.
yeah, but
Yeah.
not fluff at all. Chippy and I had a really good idea for them to pretty much make it the best game that's ever been released.
Mhm.
So we are heavily pushing for them to put our jerseys in the game.
Oh,
And then basically if they do that, it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like they don't even have to make a 26, 27, 20. Just like that's it. That's
That's
the
the
one.
greatest
even if the
football
players
play.
don't have to skate, they're like
As long
you
as
got-
like our jerseys are available in the game, people are like, I don't ever need to buy another one. I'm just gonna play this for the rest of my life. So
yeah.
Big facts.
we're pushing for it. We'll
We're
know,
pushing.
yeah,
we
ask,
keep pushing.
tag them, make sure.
We keep climbing.
Let's make it happen, guys.
Get the old paint cans in there.
You have to tell EA we want the old paint cans in the game, right? It needs to happen. We want style and flow.
We need it.
Style and flow and old paint cans.
It's gonna happen. So absolutely will happen.
Let's make it happen. We're gonna push for it.
Yeah.
Talk about NHL a little.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about.
Oh, one last thing.
Okay, never mind.
We got to see the Kraken preseason game.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah.
Holy jumping! There, that's and that. I'm sorry for swearing on this pod, but holy jumping,
Jumping.
Guys.
Jumping is a swear word now.
Oh my gosh.
Pardon my
We're
French.
soft in
Good,
2024.
good golly.
Gee Whittaker.
Sorry for the harsh language here, guys. But I freaking
Oh!
no. Their pregame production
Mhm.
is insane.
I think I saw your Instagram story.
Yeah,
just a
like,
little teaser.
They're
of it, yeah.
dropping things from the ceiling. They got the light show, the
They
pyro.
took notes from Vegas. It seems.
Yes, it's
Yeah, I was
very
yeah,
Vegas.
Vegas.
Very Vegas. And I brought that up. I'm like, this is a really good pre-game show for even for the preseason. I thought maybe just put
At
some.
least preseason is like, hey, how's it going?
They throw a video on the jumbotron,
Barely.
right?
What was their
With a
no,
cool song.
Their
Yeah.
song was crazy. Their
They had the Beastie Boys for No Sleep Till Brooklyn, I think it was, for their pregame show. Went hard, and then
goal song.
their goal song is Nirvana.
Nirvana. Was it Kraken?
It's Lithium, I think. Let's go Kraken, but like they.
They dubbed it over.
Yeah,
made
well,
it work.
Look
with-
at the crowd waits until it
The
says
part of the
right,
song.
and then they go, "Let's go Kraken."
right.
It's so hard.
It's
That was
so good.
It's just
man.
actually they actually tried to make it fun for the fans.
It's
That's the difference.
Well, you know that Seattle is the home of grunge.
Right.
Did you know
Yeah,
that?
I did not know that.
That's insane.
That's so
Jared.
smart. I didn't.
How are you born? When were you born?
I just don't pay attention.
And you
to
didn't know where the grunge
He
scene
doesn't
was
know what
Well,
and
originated.
William
where-
Nylander is. So
Yeah, exactly.
Insane.
Dude, speaking of that,
Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden,
that's all Seattle.
Pearl Jam.
Unreal.
Yeah, it's
That's
a music
incredible.
city, bro. That's why they showed us the.
Nashville.
Did
is
you see the
Music City,
studio
but okay.
in the Kraken rink?
I
Oh, you
didn't
didn't
see
get the
that.
rink tour
No.
because you were on the ice with Cabby. Shout out to Cabby.
Wish I got that rink tour.
We went to a sick studio, bro.
That's awesome. I missed that. Hayden calls me out. I don't know what Nylander is. Nylander doesn't know his own goal horn. He did a
Oh,
I
he did a
saw that,
did a
yeah.
quiz with Bar Down. Man,
Who does? Who does?
What horn is this?
they're like, you've heard it a lot.
You've
and
heard a lot. Oh, Boston. It's yours. It's the Leafs. He's like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, he's a beauty, man.
How would I know?
He's a beauty.
Nylander.
I don't feel so bad for being.
The more that you see of Nylander, the more that you just love the guy. That's how I feel.
absolutely love him.
You know what's funny is that like
He's my favorite guy.
a handful of so we got Nylander, Max Domi was pretty good with the goal horns, but Matthews.
Because they're
And,
too busy scoring the goal. They
Yeah.
don't listen to the horn.
and then they just don't care. There's like, I don't know. We've changed it a bunch of times. Is that it now? Is that ours? Is that ours? Like they weren't sure.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. Like
That's fun.
And also the one that they gave the example of the song that they played was just like the one time they played Pursuit of Happiness right after they scored, and then they never played it again.
Why? Because that song was like somehow like encouraging drinking. And
Yeah,
driving.
yeah,
That's
I-
insane, bro.
it's like 3
Where
a.m.
are we at?
No, it is. It specifically says like
Crush a
take
bit,
it. Yeah, 'cause
little bit, roll it up,
drunk.
take a hit.
Yeah, it's like
little bit,
drunk as hell. 3 a.m. driving drunk. I don't care. I don't know. It's got like
summer night, I don't care.
They
Hands on
didn't
the
play
wheel.
that part
driving
of the
dr-
song, but
it's not the greatest song of like kids are like, oh, I like
They
this
just-
song.
they just wanted it for the
It's a
beat
it's a
drop.
classic. It's a classic. I don't care.
What
if
do they
it's
even
not-
play now?
just random pop.
I don't know, like Kate McRae, probably.
Doopy doopy doopy.
It's okay. I'm okay. I had him in the first place.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Bobby, okay, leave in the comments what should the Leafs goal horn be or goal song, because Kraken is just nuts and the whole crowd goes
We need
crazy.
something that you can chant.
You need an anthem. You need an anthem.
Is Tate McRae the new Britney Spears? Because that's what everyone's
More or less, yeah.
everyone's saying it.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's at the same level.
Well, dude,
No, she's not
she's
the same
taken
level.
over
I'm
now.
not.
No,
I'm
no,
not
she is,
15.
she
I'm not
is,
15 years
she
old, so I
is,
don't
she
know.
True.
is.
Right?
Fair, yeah.
Like her TikTok stuff is so viral.
Yeah.
Like her
I
new
have a-
song,
I have
"It's
a question
Okay,
for
I'm
you
okay,"
guys.
is legit.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
It's okay, I'm okay. Had him in the first place. It's okay. And it's the dancing and stuff.
Are you simping for her? You simping?
I'm not simping, no.
Would you be if you were?
I think she's dope.
Seems like a nice lady.
She's dope. I think she's dope. She's a dancer. It's like more of like a dancer vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Like
think she's
music
actually, I don't think
videos
she's
and
like
stuff.
singing in like on stage when she's doing those dances. Like
Mm.
Right.
in like on
Her
stage.
at the
guys,
All-Star game,
fine.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was at the All-Star game. I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
Do you know what comes out in 2 days?
The
The
NHL season?
NHL Netflix series.
Does the season start?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime?
Amazon
Yeah.
Prime
The NHL
NHL.
Netflix series.
It's like Faceoff inside the game is what it's called, and it comes out on the 4th, which is in 2 days from now.
Sweet.
And
I'm probably not gonna watch
it
it.
made me think of it because William
So
Nylander
Marner
is going to be
says,
in it.
I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Probably not gonna watch it. I might watch a
Because
little
that
bit.
situation's in it, eh?
Yeah.
Which
Quit
situation?
crying. It's not Junior. Quit
Oh.
crying.
Just shoot it. Stop crying, bro.
It
not-
doesn't matter.
it's not Junior.
He's gonna see that
That's
reposted and
insane how they kept that in there, dude.
he won't be able to avoid it.
Well,
It'll
so
be everywhere.
the reason I'm excited to watch is because unlike when the Leafs had their what was that show called? The Amazon one?
Blueprint.
No, not the Leafs Blueprint.
Road to the
No, it was like
road to first.
it was when they
round
lost
elimination?
to Montreal.
Yeah.
I forget what it was called. Anyway,
Never making the second round. Was it
All or
called that?
Nothing. Or no.
Yeah. Nothing. It was just called
it was called nothing. No. Anyway, so they had that,
Leafs win nothing.
but MLSC had the final say on anything that made it into it.
Oh,
Whereas this time,
Yeah.
it's across the whole NHL, and no team can veto anything.
no holds barred.
And you know that that's
Bars.
the truth because
Oh yeah.
they're releasing it on October 4th. When does the season start? Like a few days after. So they know what they're doing. They're releasing it right when the season starts. If the NHL or any of the teams had any say, they'd be like, no, you're not releasing that right at the start of the season. That's a distraction to their players. Like,
Yeah.
but they don't have any say over it. It's just like they signed the thing. They got the money, whatever.
But that's the way to do it. Amazon will be like, we are going to do what gets the most amount of views, what gets
Yeah.
the most eyeballs, what is the most exciting.
Basically
they're
do
dropping-
what Full Swing did.
obviously
what Drive
dropping
to
it-
Survive, all those stuff.
It's like, oh, we made a Halloween movie and we'll release it on Valentine's Day. No,
Hey,
you release it in
am I
October,
gonna have
right?
to pay for Prime?
It's
I'll just give you my
included in
password.
Prime like video. Or
Oh,
whatever.
okay. I think I have Prime.
If
I
you
have
have-
I have
if you-
Amazon Prime.
If you have
Yeah,
Amazon Prime,
then
then it's
it's all
included.
included.
Yeah,
It's all in there.
it's free. If
Okay,
you have
'cause I
Amazon
pay every
Prime.
month for that, and I never use it.
Well, now you get to use it to watch
You
that.
should order all your toilet paper on Amazon. It gets there the next day.
Damn, I actually gonna need to use toilet paper because my stomach. I think it was from that Alfredo, that creamy crab Alfredo.
But yeah,
Mm.
we'll have to
Oh,
stay
gosh.
up. Like we'll have to each watch
Watch
like,
party?
the latest episodes.
Watch
and then,
party?
No, but if we watch them, make sure that you watch them, and then we can talk about it on the show
Oh.
because it'll
Wait.
be interesting to see some of the behind
All
the
those
scenes
things are
stuff.
gonna be clipped up on a TikTok.
Are they drip
Yeah.
feeding? Yeah, Chippy's so like Jen, whatever. He's like, now I'll just watch the highlights on TikTok. 1 minute at a time. I'll watch it 1 minute at a time.
Yeah, and I'll watch the same one 17 times because that's the main one that people want to see.
Viral.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's all Chip needs, and then he's gonna make. Dude,
Now I can
this is fodder for your
Now I can
videos.
just recreate the. Oh, now I know what these players are like. It's giving me so much
no
material.
way.
So you almost have to watch.
I
the
would have watched
episode.
it all.
You
just to
just
be able
got
to know.
spoon fed.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you could find like more of a niche one to do, and then like
No, I
only
just
the
need to
insiders get it.
find the ones that go viral on clips. So I have to do stuff that people understand.
No. Well, here's the thing: is that Saturday Night Live, those guys, they would study certain characters, and they'd take these tiny little mannerisms that they had.
So like that's not my thing though. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
you're doing mannerisms.
No, but I don't want to be like them.
No.
Like,
Sounds like you're
I
saying
make up.
aneurysms.
I make up my own version. Like it's
Yeah.
actually not like them at all. Like I actually don't. My goal is not to like sound like them,
Yeah.
look like them. I just make it up. Like completely, it's made up.
I don't know. You're quite a bit like Phil Kessel.
Oh, that's like a anomaly. Him and Marshy, but like everyone else, like maybe yeah. Like I don't try to be like anyone else.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You try to represent how you think about them. basically.
Kind of.
You know, like in a certain way.
You're not representing them and their facial. You're just amplifying
Like, I'm
their
not trying to
pretend
be- I'm
egos.
not trying to be their voice, really.
Yeah, you're more like their emotions.
I don't think I could do any other voice other than the Castle.
And Brad.
Well, they're kind of the same voice.
I know.
They're very much.
I know.
You're just a different filter.
That's what I mean, like I can't like I'm not a voice actor by any means.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are gonna do cartoons.
But
too.
you're good at
Yeah.
the EA Sports in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game.
EA
That's it.
Sports.
It's in the game.
It's in the game.
It's in the game.
It's
All
in
right.
the game.
So, are they drip feeding those episodes?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I
No,
hope
it's just gonna
not.
be a series, dude.
I hope it's.
You know,
like,
no,
they
if-
drop it. They drop the whole thing. They
for
gotta.
for Prime, they're gonna do one a week.
You think?
They want you
No
coming back to use their
chance.
platform for
No
sure.
chance.
Yeah, I don't think they'll just release all.
You know what? I believe that because I've been watching Rings of Power. By the way, that's like the worst freaking thing I've ever seen. but I'm
Rings of
watching it.
Power? Is it like so in your hockey rink and it's like
No, it's about Lord of the Rings, Tolkien.
in a hockey rink?
Rings of Power.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Ah.
and they drip feed that, and every week I watch it, and I'm like, I wish I didn't watch this.
Oh,
But
well.
I'm just like holding on hope that it'll be okay.
All right, let's just stop watching that then. So yeah, I think it'll be better for the NHL if they drop it weekly because then it keeps people engaged in both like the
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
and it
But I do
spreads out.
prefer the Netflix model of just drop it
Same.
and
at
let you
once,
binge it.
all at once.
Anytime
agree.
that anyone has tried to drip feed it, it's just always like people
you
want to
lose
binge
interest
it now.
next week. Come on, if I don't get around to it.
Nah, because then they just keep pumping those clips, right? Every time a new episode's out, clips for a week, new episode, clips for a week,
Clips for days.
clips for days.
Tips for days.
Yeah.
And they're gonna cliffhanger like the best parts, so you have to stay tuned to see the next one.
I can't stand that.
Mm.
No one in this climate can do that. No one. They're just gonna get mad at the show and boycott it. They're like, no, I need it all now. This very moment when I want it.
Yo, you
Give me that.
you should leak it. If they cliffhanger it, then leak the cliffhanger. You just make your own version of it and drop it, dude.
But like, how many people are actually gonna watch
Genius.
this?
It'll be a lot. It's done like all the other sports they've done in this format has done really, really well.
Yeah. It might
According
not,
to Hayden.
it might not do as well as like the golf one or the Formula One, but relative to any other hockey thing that has ever been done, it'll be very big because it'll reach more people than just hockey fans.
True.
So it's theoretically going to increase some fandom.
Which is huge.
Big for the game.
Chippy, what are you excited for coming up?
Coming up.
Got anything big?
There's a lot of things like in the background going on right now, but
It's all hush hush.
yeah, it's pretty hush hush right now. But
This is your year, I think. Like you haven't really done
think-
much. You haven't
you
really
think
done.
this is my year?
It's like, I think it's finally your time.
I
You
think,
know?
yeah, I think I'm still figuring stuff. Like I feel like I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
Not physically, because I haven't been like going to the gym or eating. Like I feel like
Oh.
that's where like I need to spend the most.
The balance is hard
I'm
because
excited to like what's it called?
Refocus.
Like body transformation.
take care
'cause,
of you.
Yeah,
Recomp.
I haven't been taking care of myself as much as I need to be.
Here's the thing: everything has a price. Everything
Yes.
comes at a cost. So right now, your success, you're in Seattle. You're doing overnight shoots. You're answering these emails. You're stressed about all this stuff. It all comes at a cost to your physical and mental health.
Yes.
And sometimes you got to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You just got to take it back.
Yeah, like
But it's hard to.
that's where I feel right now. I feel like I really need to just like realign
Yes.
with myself and like and get off my phone. So my phone screen time is
Something's got to give.
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. Something's got to give.
Yeah, we've had
could be
lots of
it.
conversations about that. on
Oh, yeah.
the phone stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm
Are we
falling
doing a
asleep on
YouTube
the
video?
couch
I'm
right
going to
now.
tuck you in.
Are we doing a YouTube
Right
video
now?
this week?
We could.
All of us?
I'm so busy this week. Like, there's no chance.
We'll just put you in the supers. Yeah. We'll just drop you in.
I could. Next week I'm in Utah actually for game 1.
Oh, you're going?
Yeah,
Who's bringing you? Utah or ESPN?
both.
Oh,
You're
sweet.
going with both. There you
No,
go.
the NHL.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nailer?
and Utah because like I'm working like.
Frick,
Yeah,
I want to. I'm gonna reach out to Naylor, see if he can get me out there.
yeah, get out there.
I'd love to go see.
I wanna
that.
go-
That'd
I'm
be
gonna go over there. Their season opener. That'd be
It's
sick.
gonna be sick, I think.
Yeah, maybe I'll
It's,
shoot an email.
it's funny how everyone was excited. Remember when Arizona was going to be playing in the university building, or they did, and everyone was like, "Oh, we got to go see that because it'll be so neat to see an NHL game in that," and everyone was excited. It's just because it's different,
Yeah. Well,
But now everyone's like, "Oh, I want to see them play in the new building for Utah." It's like,
I had my finger on the button to buy a ticket for when Toronto plays them there.
the one game they played.
Yeah, and I was like, and then I don't know. There's something else happening the same day, and it's like, okay,
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I've never been to Utah, so
looks beautiful.
where is Utah?
It's like in the desert and stuff.
Isn't it in
It's like a desert
Colorado?
state.
Is it Colorado?
No, Utah is its own state.
That's a clip. It's in Colorado. It's Utah.
It's close to Colorado.
Well, I know it's a ski
I
town.
thought there's
right?
lots of like mountains and views and stuff. Yeah, but it's very dry.
Park City.
They're at
Park City, Utah.
Yeah,
no,
I
where
thought it
is
was
Lots of
I thought
elevation
Utah
change.
was a city.
Salt Lake City? That's where the rink is, right?
Oh, that's it.
Salt
Salt
Lake
Lake City. That's why I've got mixed.
Well, then the Utah Salt Flats will be there. That'd be sweet.
What's that?
You haven't seen Salt Flats? They always shoot those car commercials there where the sun's beating down. It's got the mirage, and then like the car.
I don't know my geography too well.
Yeah, but you've seen that image where it's just like it's super
I
flat.
know
It's
what you're
all
talking
sand.
about, yeah.
There's like
Yeah,
some
I know-
mountains in the
I know
background.
what you're talking
It
about.
looks like it's like a lake or something.
That's
not.
awesome.
Let's go. I'm gonna get out there. Shoot some pucks around.
Let's get out there.
Longest pass in the desert.
I don't think it's gonna be frozen when we go, but
No, I won't. I'll leave my skates at home then.
not next week. I don't think. Maybe I don't no idea.
Probably not.
I assume October wouldn't be. When you checking in on the on the ice?
I know. I gotta get started soon, eh?
Let's get
Second
that
pot.
series going
Get
again.
that series
I've been
going.
thinking about it.
Do that and fill your hockey rink in September
Yeah.
or October, I guess. Yeah.
Put the fan on it. Dude, it's funny. I did that video where I put the fan on the rink to get it to freeze. And clearly a joke.
Yeah.
So many people had in-depth arguments as to why I did it. And that it does work and it does cool it. And then
That's
people
what
are
I'm
like,
saying. It's better to have
It was-
imperfections in videos
Dude,
because
it was
people will just run
insane.
with it.
I thought that it was so obviously satire that people were like, haha, funny. No. There was back and forth for days. Still, to this day, people are commenting, the fan's not going to do anything, you idiot. I'm like, that's the joke. That's the joke. And then other people come out, actually.
Sure, they just really
Oh.
believe that you're not like you're being serious.
Yes, it's hilarious.
God.
I love it.
Oh,
I love it.
hey, I am tired, boys.
All right. Well,
Good time
How
to
we-
wap it
are
up.
we going to wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap
That
it
was a
up.
good hour, wasn't it?
Sure. No?
I don't know what it was, but it seems
like
good
it.
to me.
Hour 2.
Woo!
We're back. We're
Yeah,
back.
We're back.
Oh,
Stay tuned for more.
see you next week, I think.
Look at you guys.
I hope.
Maybe I'll be in Utah, but
See you next time we make a podcast.
See you next podcast.
Feed the poor and
Heal the sick.
Oh,